Hi, I'm Stuart and this is my 3-minute hero review of the Revival Audio Atalante 5 loudspeakers. So who is Revival Audio? They're a French company based in Alsace, which is in the east of France, very close to Germany, and they were set up in 2021. The main people involved are Daniel Immel, who's an engineer that's worked with such names as Dynaudio and Focal, and the other person involved is Jackie Lee, who's a Swiss-based Taiwanese strategist that's worked for Dynaudio as well, L'Oreal and IBM. So the Atalante 5, it's a big speaker, as I've mentioned. It stands 71 centimeters high without the stand. And it's a three-way design, as you can see. You've got a 28mm soft dome tweeter, a 75mm mid dome, and both of those have something that Revival are calling arid technology, but you can read more about that in the full review on HIfi, which is in the comments below. You can find a link down there. The woofer is a 12-inch basalt sandwich, and the whole lot will go down to 28 Hertz via a pair of bass ports on the back of the speakers. The finish on these, and I think it's the only finish that they do, is walnut veneer, and you've got nice little touches around like this band here and the logo here and here, and it sets the speakers off really nicely. And all in, I think the Atalante 5s have got that mid-century vibe going on really well, and that's really popular at the moment. I reckon they look pretty cool in any kind of room and with any kind of furniture. However, they are very, very big and they do need a lot of space, in my opinion. You've got really strong bass, really strong dynamics, and the presence band is really good, and they've got an unfatiguing top end. However, you do need to have the space to let these speakers breathe, and you do need to have an amp with a good degree of grunt to it. Of all the amps I've tried, and I've tried a good few, from the Lab 12 Suara, the Hiraga Le Monstre, and a couple of others, I found that our Krell KST 100 was the best of all. Sound staging is good, but it's not as holographic as something like the Audio Vector R6 or even the radio speakers that we've reviewed in the past. Overall, I'd say it's a very natural kind of sound stage. Again, to recap, the finish is lovely, if a little bit traditional for some tastes, and I actually think they offer good value. It's £4,500. That doesn't buy you a great deal in today's money with the price of today's loudspeakers. As mentioned, I think the stand is a little bit overpriced for what it is. I recommend that you give them a listen if you're in the market for a pair of speakers in this price range, with the caveat that you do need a large or a good size room for them to perform at their peak. Overall, I give them our 5 hearts review. For the full review, go to HIfi.com. Don't forget to subscribe and feel free to comment below.